Well, hello guys. I am doing a overview of my Griffin survival case for the 4th generation iPod Touch. No, and this is not the iPhone. I don't have the iPhone. Okay? This is the 4th generation iPod Touch case review, the survival case. Well, here's what the box it came in. iPod Touch survival case for the 4th generation iPod Touch. See, there's a couple pictures there. It has waterproof, shockproof, sandproof, shockproof. It has all sorts of craziness on this box. Well, I did a unboxing of this survival case, and I seem to like it very good, actually. Well, the one thing I dislike is the clip itself. The clip, I really don't like it a lot because it's a nice clip, but it's a pain in the butt. You always have to, it snaps together, it holds on your belt really good. But the problem is, if I wear this, I'm afraid of my iPod's going to fall out of here. But the case is going to protect the iPod. That's the reason why it's called a survival case. Well, the clip is pretty sturdy. It has some clicks to it and stuff like that. It's not pretty strong or some things, but it's pretty strong enough for government work. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. Well, you can clip your iPod this way with the clip on it. It works good enough that way, but if you bow it this way, it seems like it's going to bow inwards, and it feels like it's going to release itself when it's facing the awning. But if you put the clip this way, gotta get it right on there for it. It seems to be sturdy enough when it's this way. I don't know why. And yes, and I can also clip it and use it as a stand if I want. It's pretty cool. But the problem is, you see, you can't just push down on it. You have to get this clip keel pushed down, lock in it. Well, the clip is, I give it 4 stars for the clip itself. It doesn't feel pretty strong. It doesn't feel safe to use. But that's your opinion, guys. But this is my overview of the clip in the case. Well, let's look around the iPod. See, here's the iPod. The front-facing camera is covered, and also the sensor is covered, and you can't get light to go through the plastic. And yes, and it does have a touchscreen plastic. The home button's also covered. That's also good. Your volume up and down rockers are covered. So is your power switch is covered. So is your 30-pin connector and speaker, and the headphone jack are covered, by the way, and also the camera is covered as well for even more protection. Well, if you don't got nails, it feels slippery. There's the 30-pin connector there. Nice and covered, nice protected. And let's see if I can get the headphone jack. Headphone jack's covered. Well, the one thing if you don't got nails, you see, I can't even get the camera button. Well, not the camera, but the camera cover off of the camera itself. And that's kind of disappointing. It has this nice little rubberized grip device here, but I can't get it. Well, maybe I can if I pry it out the right way. I'm trying to get it, and it's not gonna go. Well, I got a trick for that. I'm just going to grab one of my flathead screwdriver because I don't have no nails. Well, I'm not going to damage my case. And there you go, the camera and the microphone are covered. Of course, it's a fold down one. It's a pretty nice little case, for the camera to be covered. I like it. Well, the disadvantages and the advantage of this case. Well, it protects the iPod about 3 feet or 6 feet, but don't try to drop it from a 30 feet building and see if it's going to survive. I mean, I haven't put this case to the test yet, but the reason I haven't put this guy to the test because I don't want to destroy my iPod. Well, eventually one of these days I will get a video on me dropping my iPod, but not out the window. This case is a hard shell and a silicone rubberized case. And one thing I want to get, and I'll be back, is you cannot use the survivor case for some reason, even if you have your iDock. You cannot use the survivor case on your iDock. It will not work. And that's kind of sad, because it makes the iPod too thick for the case, or for the iDock tray. But if you had one of these, and you had a regular iPod like this one, and you can just take your case off, and you can set the iPod on to charge, and also to sync it and everything else. Well, that is one disappointment when you are getting a survivor case. Think about the type of case you decide to want to get for your iPod Touch 4th generation, 5th generation, or the iPhone 5, or all the other different types of iDevices out there you can get. Well, it is kind of annoying. You gotta peel the flap open and charge your device. I mean, it protects protects my iPod. And no, this is only a Griffin case, and no, this is not an OtterBox case or anything like that. Well, I wish it was the OtterBox case. It would be a little bit more sturdier than the Survivor case, but it's a nice case, guys. I really do recommend getting this for your kids or you guys if you really want to protect your device. This is a good case for the money. Well, it is hardback plastic on front and back, and it is also silicone rubberized case as well. The only problem with using silicone cases, I really don't like the silicone as much. I like just the hard plastic, and also this is both silicone and hard plastic. Well, the only problem is over time, your rubber, or your silicone rubber hill, will stretch out over time, and it will make it loose. But that's typical. That's typical if you take your case in and out of your case. Typically, these cases are designed for only one purpose. When you put your iPod in the case, just leave the iPod in the case and use your Bluetooth stereo devices, or your stereo receiver, or whatever device that has Bluetooth. Just use a Bluetooth, or if you want, you can also use a thinner 3-pin headphone jack. Well, of course, half of the thicker ones are not going to work on a CD because the case takes up too much to the headphone jack. And let's go ahead and get back to the clip. The clip, it's very chinchy plastic. I don't like it a lot. Now, there's one thing I would carry my iPod in is this is a cell phone case for touch or any type of cell phone. Well, I don't use it because it makes it too hard for my case or for my iPod to fit inside the case. And it's a pain in the butt to get it out of the case. But if you want to use the clip, I'd recommend just sticking your iPod in your pocket. I do not recommend using the clip at all because it's not really good. I mean, it's pretty strong for the design, but it is weak on some areas. Like, if it was a completely snap full, if it was thicker, if it was a little bit more rugged, more tougher, I would recommend using the clip itself. But you can see you gotta peel it like this, and it comes like that, and it snaps in, and you can use it as a tray, and yes, it does swivel a lot. Pretty very strong for a case like this, a clip like this size. But I don't use it. I just carry it in my pocket just the way it is. Well, this is my review of my iPod Touch 4th generation Griffin Survival case for my iPod 4th generation. Alright guys, I hope you'll like this video, share this video, leave a comment below. I would like to hear your feedback of this case, and also please subscribe to my channel. Alright guys, bye, this is from your technology Chris. Alright, I will see you in the next vlog coming up. Bye guys.